Dacia Sandero Stepway 2022 Long-Term Review. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. I'm so plugged into Dacia is all that you need and nothing that you don't ethos that I tend to tell even non-car loving friends about it quite a bit. And do you know what plays best with them? Hearing that if you buy a new Sandero Stepway Terrace 90 Prestige like mine, you can specify only one option, a full-size spare wheel, replacing a tire repair kit for £250. They really love that. Concerned by problems of finding fuel, I set off on a 190-mile return trip to London from Gloucestershire, doing my best to save fuel while staying on schedule. Efforts were aided by sundry 50 miles per hour and 60 miles per hour restrictions on the M4, but the result, 75.8 miles per gallon, was still pretty good, I think. It later fell into the 60s when we struck strong headwinds. The Sandero keeps accumulating miles at breakneck speed, for two important reasons. First, it always seems to be convenient in conflicting roles, such as easily carrying 4 adults while fitting down narrow suburban streets. Second, it's frugal and has a fairly big petrol tank, so it hardly ever seems to need refueling, which is especially handy in the present circumstances. I'm starting to see new shaped Sanderos all over the place, and a lot of them in the bronze hue of mine that suits it so well. People you meet in a Dacia treat you in two different ways. Those who appreciate its great value are respectful, while the quick and impatient imagine you will hold them up, or perhaps they just want to pass you for reassurance that it was worth all that extra money. The Sandero Stepway has been acquiring mileage hand over fist, for a couple of excellent reasons. First is our extra dependence nowadays on reporting by driving jobs around the country, rather than day trips via Heathrow to Germany or France, an excellent development, in my opinion. Second is the Stepway's do-everything nature. It's small enough to fit into tight traffic gaps and parking spaces suitable only for superminis, yet it's roomy enough in the rear, partly because it's taller, to accommodate full-size adults, with enough boot space for their stuff. Even if you have access to other cars, you tend to grab the Dacia because it's convenient. Its cheerful and willing nature means it's always ready. The result is that I've amassed close to 7,000 miles since it arrived in early May, and that progression doesn't look like stopping. One frustration is that I haven't managed to get the trip computer's running fuel economy figure to the 50 miles per gallon that my initial gentle treatment promised. It seems to have settled at 48.9 miles per gallon and hardly changes whatever I do, but that figure matters even less now, because recent accurate checks of the fuel computer's veracity have established that it's exactly 1 mile per gallon optimistic, so the real running figure is 47.9 miles per gallon. That's still excellent for a car I've used for absolutely everything, even towing my motorbike trailer with an, admittedly light, old Douglas on the back. It still amuses me that this ultra-affordable car, for which you can get only two options, metallic paint and a full-size spare wheel, has automatic lights and wipers, climate control, auto walk-away locking and an auto-release electric handbrake, plus a knurled gear knob, just like a Bentley. Given that the Stepway is performing so well, it's not hard to understand the truth of Dacia's claim that this is Europe's most popular privately bought, as opposed to business fleet, car. Maybe business fleets need to get with the program as well. One recent interesting episode was spending a week in a Renault Clio powered by the same 1.0-liter petrol turbo engine as the Dacia's, and riding on the same platform, to clock the differences. The fact that the Stepway has a slightly lumpier ride and creates a bit more road noise is understandable enough, given that there looks to be £3,000-ish extra value in it. But you have to wonder which came first, refinements to the Renault's platform and engine to make them quieter and smoother, or deliberate omissions of sound deadening measures to create a small but noticeable difference.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.